Hey, what is going on, everybody? Man, today is a special day because today we all know October and November, typically all of the newest consoles and games and everything drops. And of course, this year is not disappointing. So I wanted to go live today because I just went and picked up the biggest release to come so far at the very beginning of the digital gaming and space and all those different things. I wanted to share with you. I've got the Switch. That's right. The new Switch with OLED. That's right. So I wanted to do this as an unboxing right here so that way we could talk about it and I can share it and I can kind of give you my initial thoughts. But this is the brand new OLED Nintendo Switch. It is out as of today. So if you have not gotten yours yet, you should. You can see on the back here, they've kind of got all the new information that kind of tells you exactly, how you can leverage it, tabletop mode, TV mode, and then of course, handheld mode as well. You'll see here, they've got kind of all the information, the changes that they've made, just a bigger screen, and pretty much they've gone OLED on this device. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and unbox this thing, and I've got two separate cameras, so I'll kind of switch back and forth. But I thought that this would be a great time to do this. Now, with that being said, the one thing I do want to bring up is the fact that so for many people, and I'm gonna turn this down a bit because this is kind of a little bit bright. But for many people, one of the things that most people want to know is like, okay, so what's the difference on getting this one versus keeping the older one? And I'm going to tell you right now, the main difference is just that the screen is OLED as opposed to the previous version. It is a little bigger. So I'll give you a perfect example. Like my Satisfy gaming handheld piece that I used to use on my old one won't fit on this one because it is a little bit wider. The screen is a little bit wider. So that black bar that normally you would see around your current games is a little bit more decreased. They call that a bezel. The other thing that is different about this is the leverage of a kickstand that actually is multifunctional. So you can push it down as far as you want and high as you want. I'm going to be honest with you right now. I tend to only really use this handheld. I do use the docking station at times. Like if I'm here in the office and I just feel like playing on my docking station, I might do that. But to be honest with you, this is like my road buddy. This is, sometimes late night if I'm just, laying and can't sleep. But this is kind of that device that I use. So let's go ahead and start unboxing this thing. And we're going to go, piece by piece here. The other thing is that today some new games dropped as well. Unfortunately, the ones I pre-ordered are coming and arriving to my house late. They shipped them to the wrong address, and there's that whole thing. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox this, and I want to kind of talk through what you get in the box when you purchase yours. So first and foremost, of course, here, let me show you kind of what the box looks like so far. So this is what it looks like, first opening up, right? You got your Joy-Cons. This looks like the actual main display itself. So let's see. Yep. Joy-Cons are separated. Okay, everything in my office is white, obviously. They did not have a white version. They all sold out, which sucks. Because of course, I like all white everything. And they came standard white this year. I was gonna wait to get it, but I was like, it's okay. I'm not gonna it's not gonna kill me to have this version. So mine, of course, are the red and the blue ones. So there is that. This is your actual main screen. So I'm gonna connect both of these, and that way, once I connect both of these, we will be good to go. Another game that has been highly anticipated was the Metroid Dread game that came out, right? And with that Metroid Dread game, the one thing that I was really curious about was, having deeper blacks, and just to be able to play a game that has, a great look. You know, as far as, you know, the way it's built is what I was really after. So there you go. This is the look right now. And again, I would have waited to get the black, but you know, it's okay. I'm not gonna lose it. All right, let's open up. So there's a section here that kind of comes off. I'll take that off. And there's some stuff down here at the bottom. So let's see what we have in here. All right, so we've got our charging cable here, which is great to see. So new charging cable. And just so we're clear, I actually traded in my old one and got the new one. I don't have like two switches running around. That would be quite a waste of money. So USB-C cable is what they have here, which is pretty cool. Most things are moved to USB-C, thankfully. HDMI cord, because I am going to make sure that I connect my docking station, so that will happen. That's going to be a thing. I will connect my docking station. I typically always have it connected. And then, this is the Joy-Con controller. So having this Joy-Con controller is awesome because now with the Joy-Con controller as normal, connect them in, play my game, especially if it's sitting in the dock or what have you. Life is good, right? So I've got that. Okay. Last portion should be just the dock itself, which is nicely padded. You know, and also something I gotta say too. You know, one of the things that I found really cool is over the years how, you know, companies do with their packaging, right? Like they pack this really nice and tight. So that's pretty cool. All right, so let's cover a couple of different things on this particular docking station. A little bit of change of design. So I want to kind of show this here. So as a change of design, I want you to see this. So, you know, a nice, you know, small switch space here. But then one of the things I want you to do is be able to see this side here. They got kind of like this gloss black on the interior. And then if we turn it around to the back, you'll notice some changes. So now this little section does pop down, right? And it actually comes completely off, right? So you still see your AC adapter, HDMI out, and a LAN for it. But then also they have like this little section here so that the cords can just fall in nicely. They did not have that in the previous versions. So that's pretty cool. All right. I'm going to put this back in here and I got to figure out how to do this without breaking it. Oh, it's a simple snap in. That's pretty cool. It also has on this side too some USB connections as well. That's pretty cool. So I like this. Different, same sort of setup, just a different look. So I'll set that to the side. Let's get rid of the box here. All right. I still have, so one of the things I did before I turned in my old switch was I had all of my old games. Already had an additional micro SD connection to it, and I had all my old games. They're ready to go. So what I'm gonna do is actually, I'm gonna go ahead and connect this. Hopefully there's some juice to it. If it's not, then we will find out. And I still have my old games. Now I'm gonna see if this actually still fits my Zelda case. I doubt it very seriously, but we're gonna test that right now. Okay, it'll still fit. It's snuggy, but it'll still fit in there, which is cool because I really don't want to buy another case. That's just to be honest with you. All right. Okay, so there is a couple of things that I do need to do. So one, I probably need to start it up so I can download and make sure that I have like my account and everything set up. And then I will put in a game and kind of check it out. But this was really just about the unboxing today. I wanted to, again, like I said, I wanted to make sure that I do this live. And I think I'm going to start doing more unboxings live just because, you know, you get my first initial reaction to stuff. All right. I'm going to do probably a whole video on this thing. But one of the things that I noticed is they still have the game card in the top of it. They still have a headphone jack in the top of it. They also have the volume and the power button still on top. I don't know if this is going to, yeah, actually, this will work. Well, no. Yeah. So you can see There's the volume, right? Move over. It's trying to capture my face. All right. There's the game capture, right? There's that. So anyway, I tried. So I'm going to see if this thing has any juice. Well, the other thing I got to figure out is where do you put the micro card, which I believe is probably underneath this kickstand here, which I need to figure out how to open this kickstand. Oh, okay. Oh, this kickstand is pretty. Oh, I like it. Okay. It's pretty thick, and actually this kickstand has some weight to it. Or I'm not going to say weight. It's got resistance to it so that it'll actually stand up. And what's cool is, look how they reveal where it is. It's right here, right? So that's where you put in the SD card. So cool. So I'm going to put that in now. And because I still have like all of my old information from my previous one. Slides in pretty good. All right, I'm going to turn this on now, and we're going to see if I can get some traction. Hopefully there's some juice on these things. I like it when stuff is shipped with some actual juice to it. I really don't like it when they like send you stuff and there's no juice to it. So let's see here. Let's switch cameras. So as you'll see there, right? Actually, it's probably better if I do it on this camera, even though I've got a little bit of a light problem. So let's see, English, there's the music. You hear that? I'm gonna connect to my Wi-Fi. If I can remember my Wi-Fi password. I don't always remember it. Let's see if I got that right. I think I got it wrong. I'm gonna have to go look it up. I really am. Let's see. Where's my phone? There we go. Yeah, it's taking forever because I don't think I put in the right password. Okay, well, while this is going on, let me tell you this. So, a couple of things that I'm interested in when it comes to this device. I'm gonna turn this down so it doesn't keep doing that over the microphone. A couple of things that I'm actually interested in with this device. Number one, it is a slightly bit heavier than the previous version. The thing that I'm more interested in is, obviously when you have a regular console like an Xbox Series X like I have, or the PlayStation 5 or things of that nature, what I'm really interested in is I want to know, like, okay, when you start talking about like powerful games, like can the Switch be a mobile device that can, give you those types of video games like a Call of Duty, a Battlefield, and still, a Mortal Kombat. Like, that's what I'm after. I want to see the Switch be able to not just another device to play the same version of a game from 1985. I mean, and I think that's cool for nostalgia reasons, but to be quite honest with you, it's like, no, make me an updated version that fits this, or why don't we just actually, create games for the Switch that are compatible, that still have the same type of look. That's what I'm after. I want that, because the thing where they lose me a lot of times is it's just, another device to put the same games on. And it's like, well, okay, that's great, but that loses me after a while. And so I'm more of the type of person, like, I like the Switch. I think it's a great device. What I want to see though is new games using, this display, but powerful games and large games like what we've seen. I love what they did with Zelda. I love those stories. I like the way it's built, but we got to keep it going, right? To constantly just make a new console to play the same version of a game, meaning not even an updated version. A lot of the things in the Nintendo Switch Online are just the old games, old Contra, same old Contra. Not an updated version, not a remastered version, not a version of fit. It's literally the same thing. And so I'm not saying those are bad things. I am saying you give this powerful device, right? And you've given us something to use. Why don't we, make it work? All right. I'm successfully connected to my Wi-Fi now after some going to find my stuff. All right. Here we go. We'll connect to my TV later. Now it wants me to detach the Joy-Cons. So I'm detaching the Joy-Cons. I'm going to use the little connection here, or the dock here. And you got to do the same setup when you do it. Again, I'm going to do a whole video on this and all of that. Pressing the A, okay. So it's asking me to connect my previous console and link my Nintendo account. But now it needs to update. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much what we wanted to be able to do. This is going to probably take a while. So what I wanted to be able to do is just give you guys the unboxing. I'm super excited about it. I'll do a video of kind of my first few hours with it. I'll drop that at some point. But yeah, the new Switch OLED is here. So if you want to get that, visit your local GameStop, your local Target, your local, Best Buy. Those different places, they should start having those as of today. If you get your hands on a white one, let me know. Also, what questions do you have about the new Nintendo Switch with OLED display? Whatever those questions are, put them down in the chat below in the comments. If you like this video, please give me a share, like, or subscribe. And let me know what you want to know, because I will do a full video about the Nintendo Switch going forward. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great, incredible day. And man, I'll catch you guys in the next video.